G'day, it's Shane here from Grape TV, and thank you for joining me in my home bar. But more importantly, thank you for helping me bring McLaren Vale wines to the world. It's such a lovely day outside, vintage is upon us here in McLaren Vale, and it's an absolute joy, absolute joy. Got me fingers crossed that the recent rains have not diluted things too much or caused issues with berry burst. But so far, the indications are it's looking pretty good, and certainly got some feedback that the vignerons are suggesting some spectacular grapes coming off for some spectacular wine. So we wait with bated breath. But this being 2011 vintage, I thought I'd share a wine from the 2003 vintage with you. So this is the Genders Park Drive 2003. 70% Shiraz, 30% Cabernet Sauvignon from McLaren Vale. Now, for those that are not familiar with Genders, a very small winery here in McLaren Vale, has a history now of more than one generation working on the site. So, Dianna Genders, a big happy hello to you, and thanks for us being associated with me and letting me look around the vineyard and the winery. I just went to see Di the other day, and she suggested we open a bottle of this. So again, I thought I'd take the opportunity to share it with you. Dianna really not only enjoys her wine, but she's insistent that she doesn't release the wine until it's ready to drink, and that's something that comes through in spades. So as an example, the latest Chardonnay that she has is 2008, this from 2003, and her Cabernet is from 2002 at the moment. So enough for me, let's do some of the wanky thing. Now, yes, there's a bit of plums, a bit of the blackberry, blackcurrant fruit that you expect from those two grape varieties. But what I'm getting here that I find consistently intriguing from Genders wines is there's a floral character coming through. Now, I mentioned this to Dianna, and she strongly believes that there are a lot of flowers, a lot of weeds left to grow in the vineyard, and these flowers, she believes, as I said, quite strongly, that they are creating character into the grapes somehow, and making it onto the final wine. Now, whether you believe that or not doesn't really matter. Consistently, these wines have this character coming through, so it is well worth checking out. It's probably hard to see, but the wine is not showing any real brick red type characters that you might expect from an older wine. Not an old wine, but an older wine. Certainly not getting that. Vibrant colour, vibrant nose. And like I said, one of the things I do enjoy is that this has a different character, a totally different character than what I get from other wines, even just down the road. There's a dryness from the tannins, but the tannins are not engulfing over the whole wine. You get the tannins right at the back of the palate, a little bit of drying character on the teeth, so you know there's plenty of tannins there. The fruit is still lovely on the front of this wine, and for a wine that's say 8 years old, a lot of wines you might get that the fruit is starting to fall away. No, there's plenty of fruit there. Interestingly enough, I think the Cabernet is probably showing through a little bit more than the Shiraz at the moment on the palate. Excuse me. So there's a little bit more of that black fruit coming through than what you well, what I certainly expected from a wine that was 70% Shiraz. That mid palate there's a bit of chocolate, very, very nice coming through. And even now on the back of the palate, now that the wine has gone, but I'm still getting some flavours coming through, so it's quite a lingering wine. Definitely getting that chocolate, that real McLaren Vale chocolatey character coming through. The sort of the floral, perfumey sort of characters, you do get a bit of that as well coming through. So look, this is a very, very good wine. If you get the chance, Genders, McLaren Park, well worth checking out all their wines. They have a website, check that out as well. But sure, if you get the opportunity, these are wines you should check out. So look, that's all I have time for Learning Grape TV today. Oh, the dogs are barking. The dogs are barking. I'm not sure what, but they do. So, hope you have had a great week. Hope you have a fantastic week coming forward, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.